Hey guys, welcome back. This is our March 27th lecture, Project 3 and Managing the Writing Process. Okay, let's get started here. So this is what I have planned for the day. I wanted to give you a brief reintroduction to the course since we have completely moved online now. And we will remain online until the end of this semester, unfortunately. So real quick, let's just take a look at Web Campus. This should really not be anything new, but I did just want to reiterate what you can find here. So here is what your home page should look like. Home page, we have our syllabus at the top here and our project evaluation criteria here. This top one is just the general evaluation criteria that was created by the core writing department. This is my official Project 2 grading rubric. So this is what I will be using to grade Project 2. So make sure you're taking a look at that. If you scroll down and down and down, you will find our lectures from the entire semester divided up by unit. So when I'm done with this lecture, I will upload it here to Unit 2. It'll be right down here at the bottom for you to view. It will most likely be a YouTube video link because that's just the easiest way for me to do this right now. All right. And then you'll have your assignments tab. All of our assignments are going to be turned in online for obvious reasons. So do make sure you are keeping an eye out for those. So your upcoming assignments will be right here and then sorted by due dates. And then discussions you'll want to pay attention to. I've already posted Project 2 peer review. I posted this on, I think it was Monday. All right, so when you're ready to upload your rough draft, do so here within this thread, okay? Don't create a new discussion, all right? Don't create a new thread. Instead, click on Project 2 peer review. Read these directions carefully. And then when you are ready to upload your post, you will do so as a reply to this thread. All right, so you can see here, somebody else has already posted their draft. They did so by replying to this thread. When you are responding to somebody's draft, you're required to respond to two people's drafts. You will do so by just replying to their thread. All right, so don't create a new thing, just hit reply and type your response. That way everything is contained in here. It is easier to grade this way as well, and I can easily just keep track of everyone's assignments. So that is it for our Web Campus tour. Mainly, I want you guys just keeping an eye on the home page, your assignments, your discussions, and of course your grades. Always make sure you are reviewing those. I will occasionally post, I can't talk. I will occasionally post announcements, but mainly I just send you guys messages on here, all right? So there is that. Okay, Project 2 upcoming due dates. So you should have posted your rough draft of Project 2 actually on Wednesday. That was due on Wednesday, the initial post. You need to respond to 2 of your classmates' drafts by today, 11:59 p.m. That's due today. The final draft of Project 2 is due by Sunday, 3/29, 11:59 p.m. So here are these are your upcoming due dates for project 2. Okay, at this point in the video, you may pause so you can complete this free write once I'm done explaining. That way you can just get it out of the way and turn it in. So I want everyone to check in. I just want to make sure that you all are okay and you're able to access everything that you need to access during this time. In a response of at least 250 words, I just want you to let me know where you're at with your research paper, your writing process. Additionally, if you have any questions or concerns about this online class, please include those in your response. I know some of you have never taken an online class before. That's okay. If you're confused about anything, just let me know. And I will be responding individually to each of these. All right. And this is due by this Sunday, 11:59 p.m. But I do highly suggest you pause this video and just complete it now. All right. So when you're done with that, we will go ahead and talk about project 3, which is your big argument paper. All right. I've been talking about this for a lot of the semester, I feel like. So this project should not be a surprise. This is 5 to 7 pages. I do want to say that your works cited page does not count towards your total page count. So it should be 5 to 7 pages of your writing and then your included works cited page. I will also be posting an official grading rubric within the next couple of days, and I'll make an announcement when that is posted. And this will be similar to what I did for the Project 2 rubric, just so you guys have it and there aren't any surprises with the grading there. Real quickly, I want you to take a look at the Project 3 instructions. This has been posted to Web Campus for quite some time. Do make sure you are reading through these carefully. You'll see here that I say your works cited and in-text citations should follow MLA format. I will amend that. You can also use APA format, so whatever you're comfortable with. Additionally, your paper should address a significant counter argument, and I will discuss that in more detail when I go over the sample outline. All right, but again, guys, make sure that you are carefully reading through these and you are making sure that you fully understand what is expected of you. All right. I'm not sure if I discussed this at the beginning of the video or not. I've already lost track. I've done this lecture 3 times already. I've had some serious technical issues. The first 2 times I was recording this. I'm hoping this time is the last time I have to record. So just to refresh your memory here, if you do not have Microsoft Word at home, you can still access it for free through Office 365 using your university affiliated email address. So this is your nevada.unr.edu, the email address you were supposed to have been assigned at the beginning of your time here at UNR. If you use that email, you get free access to all the Microsoft applications, and that includes Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Basically, everything you need is here. And I really want you guys to be using Microsoft Word and uploading your documents as Microsoft Word documents, because I have found I really don't like Google Docs. It's a pain to comment in there. And it's a pain to deal with, especially if sharing settings aren't properly updated, okay? So do use Microsoft Word. Don't send me a Google Doc link. Don't upload a Google Doc link. Don't upload a Pages link. Stick to Microsoft Word. It's free and available for you to use. If you do use Google Docs, that's fine, but when it's time to upload your assignments, you need to be downloading it as a Microsoft Word. So that's a docx file or a doc file, all right? Not a Google Docs file. Let's just avoid that altogether. Okay. So I have put together a sample paper organization and outline for you. This is especially helpful for those of you who are not sure how to organize your paper. Maybe you don't know where to start. So I want you to utilize this if you're stuck. And just a quick note, this is just a sample, all right? But I've included everything that you need, all right, that you need to include in your paper within this outline, all right? So use it as a checklist if you need to. Whatever you decide to use though, however you decide to organize your paper, do make sure it is well organized and easy to follow, all right? That's a given. Let me exit out of here. And oh shoot, I closed out of it. Let me find it. Okay, so I will be uploading this to WebCampus when I upload this video lecture. So here is just a sample outline with the suggested page counts. And you can go through here and you'll see, all right, I've got your introduction here with a suggested 1 page. And I've got bullet points underneath each section just as suggestions of what you could post or write, not post. So here with your introduction, for example, it would be your thesis statement. So you're including that at the end of your introduction. And I have 2 separate strategies here for how you can write your introduction. Just as a reminder, we did an entire lecture on introduction paragraphs, and I had you submit a rough draft of your intro paragraphs. Do go back and revisit those, and as well as that PowerPoint for different strategies you can use, okay? You scroll down here and you'll see the body paragraphs. And this should take up typically 1 to 2 pages each. These should not just be a single paragraph for each of these things. Do make sure that you are breaking up your paper into multiple paragraphs, okay? So we're kind of avoiding that typical 5-paragraph essay. These should be multiple paragraphs. So for each of these so you'll want to identify the cause of your chosen problem or issue. You'll want to advocate for a way to respond to or solve your chosen problem or issue. And then, most importantly, you do want to summarize and address a counter argument. So this is a required part of your research paper. You will need to find, summarize, and respond to a real counter argument, all right? So look around and see if someone, so a government official, an individual such as a journalist, a blogger, or a reporter, an organization, or a particular business, look around and see if any of those have an opposing viewpoint or a contradictory solution to what you're proposing. And you'll just need to summarize and respond to them. So the biggest example I can think of right now for that is if you were writing a essay about gun control, right? So let's say you are taking the stance of pro-gun control. You would then want to go out and find somebody who is against gun control, right? Find somebody who is against it, summarize their counter argument, and then write a response to them. Moving on, you would then do your conclusion, so about a page. For your introduction and conclusions, those can be about a page. Sometimes they're a little shorter, but that's just my summary. That's not the word I'm looking for. Estimate. There we go. That's just an estimate for you. For your conclusion, don't just restate your thesis or summarize your entire paper. Instead, use your conclusion to discuss the implications of your research. All right, so what more research needs to be done? What might happen if your chosen issue is not resolved or addressed? All right, what are the stakes? You want to reiterate those in your conclusion. Finally, with your works cited, make sure you include it. Make sure you include a works cited page, and do make sure it is in the proper MLA or APA format. So do make sure you review this. If you are stuck, please let me know, and I will do my best to help you out. But this should serve as both sample organization and outline, and even a checklist. So if you want to go through this and just check off each one of these, it's like, okay, yes, I did this, I did this, I did this. You can use that as well. Okay. So that is all I have planned for you guys today. Before next class, do make sure that you complete today's free write by Sunday, 3/29 at 11:59 p.m. This will be posted to the assignments tab, I guess, or page on Web Campus. Read Giving Credit, Avoiding Plagiarism. This is pages 527 to 534 in your textbook. Do make sure you are completing peer review by tonight, 11:59 p.m. And finally, the final draft of Project 2, which is your annotated bibliography and your paper proposal. This is due as well on Sunday, 3/29 by 11:59 p.m. So have an excellent weekend, you guys. Please stay healthy, and do make sure you are communicating with me if something does not make sense, or if something is acting weird on Web Campus. Please let me know. And I will see you in the next lecture.